And throughout the week, the World Cup squad was finally announced.
Finally.
And no surprises, I guess. It was just we've gone from a 17-man squad in the Asia Cup down to 15 for the World Cup. But essentially, we have every player in the country that we can call on because the World Cup's in India. But it's just, I think for the actual World Cup, the ICC regulates that you need 15 players, I believe. So, I mean, what do you think? It's the same team, no surprises. I guess the surprise, for us, is there's no last-minute text to Ashwin to tell him to play.
Or Mr. Chahal.
Or Mr. Chahal.
Yes.
Yes. So we are going with this team that we are with in the Asia Cup. And, it's a solid team, but, I mean, what do you think?
Well, I mean, the two surprises, like I said earlier, it's not really much surprise, but the two surprises I thought in there are KL Rahul still there and Surya Kumar Yadav. They need to get matches into these guys if they're going to play them in the World Cup. I mean, it is a 15-man squad, but they've got to get more match practice into some of these batters. I'm guessing that they will. I mean, it is a long tournament. They will divide.
Yeah, and it does seem like they are in the playing 11. They are going for Shreyas Iyer. Right, that's their guy, and he's a talented batter. So, but he's coming back from injury. That's the thing, right? That game against Pakistan was his first game back, and he didn't really get to bat much in the Nepal game. But it's just, I mean, we've sort of cut it down. We've solidified our squad, but no surprises there. And
but interestingly, with those three batters, you can't really interchange each one of them either because
very different.
Shreyas Iyer is he didn't play like a consolidating batsman in the last game, but he's in that position where he needs to come in and consolidate the innings, right?
Yeah.
Or push on eventually.
Yeah.
Then you've got Surya Kumar Yadav, who is in T20 mode most of the time. He'll go out there and he'll try to score as quickly as he can when the opportunity is available, right?
Yeah, to me, Sky is maybe not competing for that same spot as Shreyas.
No.
I think he's competing against maybe like a Hardik Pandya or Jadeja, right?
Which will be difficult.
So if it comes to it where they want to play the extra batter instead of the all-rounder, then I can see Sky coming into it. If it's like a really flat deck, I would think Sky would definitely come into it because, mate, he would just smack it around as the number 6 and not number 7 to all parts. So it is probably going to be about the actual conditions itself, the pitch. But you're right. We do need some game time for Sky.
Yeah.
And in terms of KL Rahul, I think that's the one that he's competing with Shreyas Iyer for that spot.
Well, the thing with KL Rahul,
similar batters, I'd say.
Yeah, KL Rahul traditionally is an opener.
Yeah.
Right? So you could say that he is competing against 3 other openers there.
Yeah, yeah. That's right.
And he does have the added, I don't know, he's not like a professional, he's not a specialist keeper.
Yeah.
But he does have that added attribute of being a wicket keeper. So, but really, who's he going to compete against? Ishan Kishan, right?
Yeah, and Ishan's on fire, man. That's the thing, right? You can't drop Ishan at this point. But I guess what Rohit's sort of saying that he likes to have really good backup he's got really good backup batters there, right? And some pretty good bowlers that can step in. So it's a squad that I think. I guess if we were looking at the performances of the past 12 months, yes, it's good. The only thing is, I'm just a big Arshdeep fan. I just would have wished he was in the squad at least. But Shardul Thakur does provide that sort of batting that he can. Yeah, which might be useful in very close games, right?
Yeah, and he can swing the ball as well at times.
Yeah.
So he does provide that all-round sort of capability. But you're right, they've already got a few all-rounders. So it'll be interesting who they go for. I think it'll be a game-by-game selection.
Yep.
Because it is a long tournament. And looking at the squad, I think it's a good squad. I mean, a few people might hate me for this, but I feel like Pakistan have the most stable squad. You look at their strength.
Funny enough, they do actually. There's a lot going on in Pakistan cricket, but man, their squad looks pretty strong.
Yeah, and
right.
And the main thing for me is consistent
Yeah.
and stable.
Yeah.
Like I don't see anyone who will be like, oh, I'm going to get replaced, or they're looking to chop and change people. They've got a stable bowling attack. They know their batting order. They know who's going to play where.
Yeah.
Like that's strength.
Yeah.
That's a strength for me.
The problem for us has been the middle order. The middle order did really well last game, but really was that the middle order, as we said earlier? That was more like our openers, really, to be honest. But it's what our openers should be. But we just have a lot of questions in that middle order that I don't think we've answered over the past 12 months.
No, it's going to be interesting.
It's going to be interesting, yeah. I mean, I guess, yeah, moving on.